Hello everyone, welcome to Unit 4. Today we're going to continue working with present continuous and present simple. But now we will focus on verbs we normally do not using continuum forms, the verb think, verbs of sense like see and her, and the structure am, is, are, being. Let's begin. We use the present continuous for actions happening now. For example, I am working. She is studying. But some verbs are not normally used in the continuous form. We do not say I am knowing, I am liking. We say I know, I like. These verbs are called stative verbs. Here are the most important ones: like, want, need, prefer, know, realize, understand, recognize, believe, suppose, remember, mean, belong, fit, contain, consist, seem. Let's see examples. I'm hungry. I want something to eat, not I'm wanting. Do you understand what I mean? Anna doesn't seem very happy right now. This verb describes a state, not actions. That's why we use the present simple. Now let's talk about the verb think. This verb is special. It has two meanings. Meaning one, believe or have an opinion. In this case, we do not use continuous. For example, I think Mary is Canadian. Not, I'm thinking. What do you think of my idea? What do you think of my idea? Here, think means opinion, so we use present simple. Meaning two, consider or reflect. Now we can use continuous. For example, I'm thinking about what happened. Nikki is thinking of giving up her job. Here, thinking is a process happening now, so continuous is correct. Very important difference. Now let's talk about verbs of sense. See, hear, smell, taste, look, feel. Usually we use the present simple. Do you see what man over there? The room smells strange. This soap doesn't taste very good. We normally do not say, are you seeing? The room is smelling. But when we describe how someone looks or feels now, we can use simple or continuous. For example, you look well today. You're looking well today. Both are correct. Also, how do you feel? How are you feeling? Both are correct. But remember, for general situation, use present simple. I usually feel tired in the morning, not I'm usually feeling. Now let's talk about something interesting. Am, is, are, being. We use this when someone is behaving in a certain way now. For example, I can't understand why he's being so selfish. He isn't usually like that. This means he's behaving selfishly now. Another example, don't worry, I'm being very careful. Now compare. He's very selfish. This is his personality, always. He is being selfish. Temporary behavior, now. Another example, I'm very careful person. General personality. I'm being very careful right now. Important. We use being only for behavior that someone can control. For example, Sam is ill, not Sam is being ill. Are you tired? Not are you being tired? Here is useful vocabulary from this unit. Selfish, thinking only about yourself. Behavior, the way someone acts. Temporary, lasting a short time. Consist of, to be made of. Realize, to understand something clearly. Suppose, to believe something is true. Seem, to appear. Recognize, to identify someone or something. Consider, to think carefully about something. A strange dinner. Emma is having dinner with her family tonight, but something feels different. Her brother Tom usually talks a lot, but today he seems quiet. Emma thinks something is wrong. Tom, do you feel okay? She asks. I'm just thinking, Tom replies. Emma knows her brother very well. He doesn't usually behave like this. During dinner, Tom suddenly says, I'm thinking of moving abroad. Everyone stops eating. You don't usually talk about leaving, says their mother. I know, Tom answers, but I'm feeling stuck in my job. I want something different. Emma understands how he feels. She believes change can be positive. However, the father doesn't seem happy. I think you should be patient, he says. Tom smiles slightly. I don't understand what you mean, he replies, but I'm considering new opportunities. Later that night, Emma reflects on the conversation. She realizes that people change. Sometimes they are not being difficult, they are simply growing. Today we learn some verbs are not used in continuous. Think has two meanings. Since verbs usually use present simple. Being describe temporary behaviors. Practice this different carefully. See you in the next unit. Thank you.